What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul. Season 1, episode 10. We are at the finale of season 1, and wow.
We made it!
What an uncomfortable end to episode 9. That was a pretty rough situation.
It was just fucked all the way around.
Yeah, just the way it all played out. There's just the fact that his brother couldn't be honest with him up front. The fact that Jimmy had to find out by calling the phone company and finding out the phone call was deleted. And, that's just... There is no worse way to find out information than having to go find it out that way.
I know, but... I mean, like, speechless when it comes to, like, certain... Like, that's just fucked.
Yeah.
It's just fucked.
I mean, it's been a week since we've watched the last episode. Has your opinion changed at all about the way... Well, not the way it was handled. It was handled horribly. There's no debate about that, I feel like.
No.
But is there a part of you that kind of understands where Chuck is coming from or what Chuck's kind of mindset is with this whole thing?
100%. It's like, you know, trying to get a promotion. And then they just hire just somebody off the street. And you're just like, but I busted my ass for this.
I see, again, we still don't know the full backstory of their relationship. We've gotten small glimpses of it through some of these cold opens.
Basically, Chuck has saved his ass his whole life.
But when someone has been a complete fuck up and you're the older brother for their like entire life, I could understand the idea of never believing that they would live up to anything positive.
Yeah.
They would take every shortcut possible, which is what he views what Jimmy did as a shortcut.
I understand all of that.
Instead, just to play devil's advocate, just to flip it, it's like he did it through the means that he had available to him.
This is also true. See, I see it from both sides. I get it.
I just hate the way Chuck handled it.
100%.
Like, going behind his back, calling Hamlin, making Hamlin look like the asshole, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like... I mean,
he's still kind of an
that
asshole.
dude does a really good job of being what he is. But, like, the idea just that it has to compound and just he has to continue to pile on and be like, yeah, we agree. We're not even going to reconsider this when the whole time it's coming from your big bro. Like, that's awful.
I feel like this is just a conversation that should have taken place years ago.
Yeah, or the moment that Jimmy was pursuing a big case and... The idea that, like, just the way Chuck's like, oh, we don't have the manpower, which is probably very true. Like, 100%. They don't, two lawyers without a full team around them don't have the manpower to accomplish this type of case, I would have to imagine. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't pretend to be one on TV, but it's just common sense. Like, it's just common sense that...
Do you see what I have to deal with?
It's fun. It's fun. But like the way he's like, oh, we can't do this on our own. Let's just hand it to HHM. And it's like, oh, you actually initiated all of this behind my back. Like that's the part that bothers me the most. Like I'm sure Jimmy would have still been really, really upset. But if Chuck was just like, hey, look, I don't think you need to be a part of this. I've always had X, Y, and Z issues with where you got to where you are today. And just have like an honest, real conversation with your brother. Like, I don't know. I wish it would have been handled differently. I see Chuck's side of it. I would be extremely upset if I was Jimmy because he is doing his best to make himself legit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, he's working hard. He's doing what he's got to do. Climbing through old people poop to find stuff that will help make this case a bigger deal, and he's made it a slam dunk for HHM, and he's hopefully going to make a lot of money off of it, which hopefully leads to some really good stuff for him.
Like an office.
Exactly. And it's just like he told Chuck that he's going to take the deal, which I'm just going to assume until otherwise that he's taking the deal. He's going to make easy money and not have to do anything for it.
How can you possibly do all this on your own?
Exactly. Well, not even that. Just like, I don't think he would do it. I think the case would just go away at that point. Like he wouldn't.
He would just drop it?
I don't think he would have the manpower or the ability to even pursue it because, like, again, I don't know if this was all part of Chuck's strategy, but the idea that they were sending over all of this, like, home run, easy, just bullshit, time-consuming work, they'll just keep them locked up, busy doing all of that work and never able to focus on the trial. I don't know if that was a strategy on Chuck's side to basically convince Jimmy that like they can't do it, but yeah, like there's no way he could do that by himself. It's impossible. So really curious to see how it plays out. I hope we get more backstory on their situation, because I mean what we have currently is kind of an assumption based off of a couple cold opens. I want to definitively see what Jimmy did that was so bad to make Chuck just completely never trust him ever.
He just kept fucking up, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's something serious.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a bunch of little things. I'm sure there was something big in there. Because being a screw-up and just being a total fuck-up, I feel like are very different things. I think there's levels to it.
Levels. It's like an onion.
Yeah, and it feels like whatever Jimmy did, I feel like it had direct impact on Chuck.
Yeah.
So I'm really fascinated to see if we get that in this finale. And we also got an interesting situation with Mike. He got his first job, and he handled it like a boss, as we all expect. Mm-hmm. Just like, it's a 3-man job. No, you don't need 3. You don't have a gun? No, I don't need a gun.
Yep, I got this.
And he nailed it. Yep. He freaking home run, grand slam, clear the bases. You are the man, Mike. I'm very curious to see where that leads. Again, we talked about it, I believe, last episode or the one before that. I feel like we're getting close to Mr. Gus Fring. I feel like we're getting close. Of course, it could be another one of those slow burns.
Scary.
Yeah. I mean, I want to know, and these guys do a really great job with their storytelling and their slow burns and all that. It's hard to be patient when you know something is potentially coming.
Yes.
And it's like, I just want to see Gus. Like, let's go. Because
could you imagine the interview process for that?
That would be, let's see it. I hope we get to see that, because that would be awesome.
Me too.
But yeah, Mike, a total G, as always, as expected. One of the best characters in this entire franchise. So, season finale. You ready to jump into it?
Yes.
It's showtime, folks.
Jesus. It can't be done.
So you give up.
Wait, what? No way.
Cool.
Show me that again.
You got another 20?
Screw this.
Don't go away, man.
Hey, guy, wanna buy a Rolex?
Whoa, hold
No.
on. How much for that cheap piece of crap?
Look what the wind blew
Hey,
in.
Myrna, holy crap. I said you would beat the rap. Hey, Myrna, set him up, would you?
Myrna, no, thanks. I'm good.
You just got out of jail. Come on, you're not gonna have a drink? That'll be the day, huh?
Marco, settle down, okay? I'm in a rush.
Chuck's outside. Tell him to pull that broomstick out of his ass.
I'm fine. No, we got no time. We'll catch the plane. I came here to say goodbye. I'm moving to Albuquerque. I'm gonna work at his law firm, like in the mailroom. Chuck flew in and saved my ass. It's time to make some changes.
You're slipping, Jimmy. What do you gotta change, huh?
It's time to grow up.
Yeah, according to who, Chuck?
You want to spend the rest of your life on that stool? If that's him, I gotta hit it.
You gotta have one last blowout. We'll do the watch thing again. He's your brother. I mean, what else is he gonna do?
Come on.
Chuck's not making me do this. He's given me an opportunity, and I'm grabbing it.
Gee, it's like watching Miles Davis give up the trumpet. It's just a waste, is all I'm saying.
Dude, this guy's an ass.
I'm gonna fly out there and get settled.
Hey, have a safe flight, all right?
He's mad that he's leaving. He just feels left behind.
I'm taking your advice. I'm giving the case to HHM. The fact that Chuck doesn't want me here has something to do with it.
Ouch. Ouchie.
I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I didn't want you hating your own brother.
How'd you find out?
I figured it out on my own.
I never wanted it to go this way. If it had been up to me, we would have at least...
Howard, I get it. Sorry I called you a pig fucker.
We owe you some money. The of counsel fee? I think we discussed 20,000.
I've got something for you, too. It's a shopping list for Chuck.
I mean, he's doing better, but he still needs deliveries every day.
You've been doing all of this every day? For over a year.
Ungrateful big brother. That's also a crazy part of that whole situation.
Yeah.
The way Jimmy was taking care of him and doing all that bullshit.
Yeah, I remember that.
I still run the bingo night.
64 as an O to be 64 again. B2, just like the B2 bomber. B4, another B. Before too long, we're gonna have another winner.
He wants to get out of there so bad.
Nobody? Okay. Hey, it's our old friend B. B12. As in, betrayal.
Oh shit.
Benedict Arnold betrayed the United States. Oh, what are the odds? 4 B's in a row. B7. B as in brother.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
I'm gonna say if it's another B, could have a real problem here.
Shit.
Hey, it is another B. B5.
What is happening right now?
Wait, this B thing is really starting to tick me off. I mean, what is it with this place? It's like living inside an easy bake oven. It's like a soulless, radioactive George O'Keeffe hellscape out there, crawling with coral snakes and scorpions. You ever see the movie The Hills Have Eyes? It's a documentary.
That's a documentary.
God forbid your car breaks down. You have to walk 10 steps. You got a melanoma the size of a pineapple where your head used to be.
Dude.
This is.
Why? That's how I feel. Why do I live here? Why? Who here knows what a Chicago sunroof is? Back home, there's this guy named Chet. Now, Chet was a real asshole. He might have slept with my wife before she became my ex-wife.
He was married.
I was wrong. So one summer evening, I was out having a few drinks. Chet, he drove up and he double parked outside of Dairy Queen. Now, Chet drove a white pearlescent BMW 7 Series with white leather interior.
Wow. Fancy.
So I saw that thing, and I'd had a few, like I said. And,
What a story. Where is this
I climbed
going?
on top, and I may have defecated through the sun.
Oh, my God.
So that's what a Chicago sunroof is.
Apparently, dude.
Guy wanted some soft serve, I gave him some soft serve. I did not know that his children were in the There was a level of tint on the windows that I'll maintain to this day was not legal in an Illinois licensed vehicle.
He pooped on his kids in the back seat through the sunroof?
Who leaves 2 Cub Scouts in a double parked car with the engine running?
Wow, dude.
There's so many things wrong.
He's got the DA saying indecent exposure.
I knew that was coming.
Calling me a sex offender. What? Suddenly, I'm Charles Manson?
This is really bad look for him.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I've been paying for it ever since. That's why I'm here.
Wow.
I'm gonna pause real quick. Holy shit. So he is. Okay. The act of what he did, gross, disgusting, horrible. Yes.
Especially with kids in the car.
But the idea that he's a registered sex offender is probably a huge deal for any big time firm to do business with.
Did they say he was a full on registered sex offender, or they called him a sex offender?
I mean, if you get. I mean, I guess it wasn't definitive there, but it sounds like that's what he got booked for, right?
I mean, all those things and possibly that.
I'm assuming that's what he got arrested for.
I would.
That's what Chuck went and bailed him out for. That was what we saw.
Because that person, that Chet, probably knew that that's the worst possible thing you could do to somebody.
So, I still don't like the way Chuck handled the situation.
Right.
But I think, I mean, obviously that's a really horrible thing to have on your record. That's...
Well, is it on his...
I'm just going to assume that it is. It wasn't like a definitive, it's there. I'm just going to assume that it is. Because if that's what... Like, he got booked. He got arrested. Like...
Yes. I mean, that's probably why...
You have to expose yourself to release poop into a vehicle. And if children are sitting underneath you, you're exposing yourself to children.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty serious thing. Regardless of the scenario and the situation that you're in.
But, like, he was still... He
said that it's something that he's been carrying with ever since.
He's been paying for.
Right.
Okay.
So it makes a little bit more sense now. Like it was.
Why he gets the shit end of the stick.
They're gonna love that one, for sure. For sure.
Killing it.
I actually lost my thought. I thought that was pretty awesome. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Welcome.
I don't remember now. Maybe
welcome.
it'll come back to me. Let's get back into the episode.
Oh my god, I'm so amazing.
Oh, I had never heard of a Chicago sunroof before.
Same.
So that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. You went back to Chicago?
Wow, it's still there. Right where he left him. Mm-hmm. Jeez.
Marco, you gorgeous hunk of a man. How long will you keep me waiting?
Wake up, you fat son of a bitch.
Is he okay?
How's your mom?
She passed away 3 years ago.
From Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Funeral out there?
No, it was here.
Here?
Yeah, well, we were only in town for a few days. So.
That sucks.
You're in town, you didn't look me up.
Chuck was in the middle of a big case, and we couldn't stay around, so.
That's fucked.
He's like all bummed out now.
He is. It's fucked.
You're buying, I'm selling.
All right then.
Aw, that turned it around.
Boom.
I see Kennedy $50. JFK's facing left.
He's supposed to be facing right. November 22nd, 1963, Kennedy is assassinated. In 64, they decide to change the Lincoln $50 into the Kennedy $50. They put Kennedy facing right, facing east, just the way they had Lincoln. East symbolizes the dawn. That's why pretty much every grave everywhere faces east.
Learn something new every day.
But there's one technician in the Denver Mint. The assassination just destroyed him. They say he went rogue. Without telling anybody, he flipped things around so that Kennedy was facing west towards the new frontier. About 1,000 of them made it out into general circulation. There's still 200 plus floating around out there. On the open market, I'd say it's worth $600 or $800. I'll take $100 for it.
You want me to give you $100 for a $50?
I'm gonna go drain the snake. Think about it.
That's right.
They do have their acting skills down.
I'm like, this is like an elaborate shit.
I got this guy spinning this cock and bull story about this 50-cent piece he's trying to sell. It says Kennedy's supposed to be facing west or something. Yeah? Jeez, no kidding. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $50 for it.
I'm taking a bath at $100.
All right, $64 right here.
It's an $800 coin. Okay, I'm not gonna sell it to you for $64.
Hey, buddy, I got $75 right here.
If you give me a chance, I'll be back with $110.
How long will that be?
I don't know.
This guy was getting ready to call cops on you.
I was not.
Wow.
Hey, I got 110 right here.
Sold.
No.
This guy's got the cash now.
Don't do
Here,
that.
take care of that.
Money talks. You lost. It's over.
What the fuck do you do if he like figures it out and comes finds like Slippin' Jimmy? They still got it.
You are so beautiful. Next round's on us.
Shit, dude.
His name is Idi Abbasi. He's a Nigerian prince. He's worth conservatively
Oh, here we go.
400
I've gotten these
million
emails
dollars.
before.
The dictatorship of Equatorial Akbar Orbis is detaining him on trumped-up charges. Now, the Abbasi family, they're going crazy. The hitch is the banks have frozen their assets.
I'm talking Irish sweeps tickets, a whole trunk full of them. This is security. But you gotta understand, this violin is my livelihood.
What do you mean it doesn't belong to you? I'll pay you $900 for this.
It's been in my family for
Keep it
years.
secret. Yeah, absolutely. But the point is, you need a good front.
So you're gonna have the most return on your dollars. But I know this customs officer.
This is all Chuck's fault.
I'm all about investments, about what's coming next.
He coated the cash with this black stuff. Victoria tool of taste.
The only way to get it off is with this special chemical.
It's not cheap, but the upside?
The upside is huge.
What?
Didn't Jimmy just get $20,000?
Yeah.
Hey, you are not Kevin Costner.
I was last night.
Jesus. Asshole.
Slippin' Jimmy. Yeah, buddy.
Even more slipping right there.
That's a you problem. If you think he's Kevin Costner.
Oh, screw you.
If you build it, I will come.
Build the dreams.
Marco, I'm sorry, I gotta go back.
What do you gotta go back to?
My clients.
What are you, like a gigolo or something?
I'm a lawyer. I do elder law.
You're ripping off old people.
No, I'm not.
Slippin' Jimmy's a lawyer? No wonder you want to go back. You're a lawyer, and you're not making bank. You're doing it wrong.
Well, I'm building something.
Remember this?
The Rolex thing.
This is the last one. I say we go for it.
I can lend you some cash.
I don't need the money, Jimmy. I need this. I got nothing, Jimmy.
Oh, that sucks. He needs the thrill.
Come on.
He needs excitement in his life.
Oh, is he sick? Is that why? Oh, there they come.
Oh, damn.
What if he really passed away?
Is he,
Uh-oh.
Marco, you okay?
Marco?
Call 911!
Shit.
Really, motherfucker?
I don't know. He was like this when I found him. Hold on, all right? They're on their way. They'll be here in a minute.
This was the greatest week of my life.
Oh, man.
Hey. Hang in there. Hey!
Hey, wake up, man. Come on. Marco, buddy.
Help!
Really? Oh, that sucks.
Is that his?
Yeah, his mom gave it to me. I figured I'd wear it today, but
Still, could be worth a couple of bucks.
Here we go. What? Why would you?
The sandpiper case is getting too big for HHM. Howard's decided to partner with another firm.
Whoa.
Davis and Maine, they've heard of you too, and they're interested. They want to make you an offer contingent on an interview. They've got a partner track position in mind.
partner track? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about there's an office in Santa Fe with your name on it. Chuck has no say in this.
Kim, I can't imagine what you did to make this happen. Thank you.
I didn't do anything. Much? Howard's been pushing this too.
Good old Howard.
Fuck Chuck.
Okay.
On the grocery front, almost everything was right this time.
Great. Almost. It's a small thing, but to my taste, the Granny Smith apples are a bit too tart. Fuji's should be in season. Oh, and I'd like to try soy milk, so maybe a half gallon of that.
Hey, Ernie.
Hey, how you doing, man?
See you around, Ernie.
Is he worried about his brother, you think?
Did I dream it? Or did I have $1,600,000 on my desk? No one on God's green earth knew we had it.
I remember you saying something about doing the right thing. You want to know why I didn't take that money? Is that what you're asking? I was hired to do a job. I did it as far as it goes.
Yeah.
Because Mike's a good dude.
I know what stopped me. It's never stopping me again.
Okay. I mean, he fiddled with the ring a little bit before turning around and not doing that partner deal with that law firm.
Like, wouldn't why wouldn't he want that money? Wouldn't that be more money?
I'm not sure why he made that decision.
It's probably gonna hit me in like an hour, but like right now, I don't.
I mean, the immediate thought that came to mind is that he doesn't want to do things the legit way.
Okay.
Like, he wishes that he had taken that money from the Kettlemans. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Because it's like, I don't understand why he wouldn't want to take that partner deal with that law firm to go win that case.
Right, why you would want to just... So does that mean that he's going to like take advantage of old people?
I mean, whatever his buddy told him is what I think is in his brain, because he had the ring on and he's like, I'm never making that mistake again. I understand. So he's clearly going to go do what he does best.
Right, which is swindle the shit out of people, but
Yeah.
like, how?
I don't know. I think we'll find out in the next season, I would have to imagine.
I didn't like that cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's kind of a head scratcher, to be honest. I hope we're supposed to be this confused.
Otherwise, I'm gonna feel really stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Normal.
It wouldn't be the first time that I didn't understand the closing of something. But I mean, that was a really good episode.
It was.
It didn't lead to where I was expecting it to go.
Nope.
I thought he was going to legitimize himself as a lawyer and become partner, and then he ends up at Chuck's house and he's just there hanging out, doesn't actually go see Chuck, and then takes off.
I don't know
And then he goes,
how this point A gets to what we know is point B.
Yeah. And then he goes and talks to Mike, be like, why didn't you take, like, we had that money in our hands, why didn't you keep it? He's just like, I had a job to do, and I'm never making that mistake
my
again.
job.
Yeah. Yep. At first I thought we were going to, like, walk up and see, like, Chuck there as a reason that he turned around, but, like, Chuck has no say in the situation, like Kim said. I don't know. I'm honestly a little confused.
Yeah. He's gonna go do something, but
maybe he is just gonna go take care. It made it seem like he wasn't gonna leave any money that's available to him on the table. Like, whatever he has access to, or whatever's available to him, regardless if it's legal or not legal, he's gonna take advantage of it and go do what he's got to do.
But I figured by taking the job,
yeah, there was legitimate money there.
I'm like, they will pay you on a regular basis.
A lot of money.
You have a constant stream of money coming in.
Yeah.
We talked about this, folks. I mean, let's not go on a rant. We're talking about the long-term game.
Slipping Jimmy's not a long-term game.
No, he's really not. I'm like, you want a steady job that you know is going to pay you and that you're going to be able to keep for a long time.
Life lessons with Neekee.
I know. You should have like a rainbow.
Yeah.
The more you know.
I mean, it was good to know that we got kind of what we were looking for when we started this episode, is we got a little bit more definitive reason why Chuck is so unwilling to give, Jimmy a chance and to forgive him and to expect anything less from him. He slipped right back into his old tricks. Like, he went right back to it. He got into the life a little bit. He got to hang out with his buddy. Got to do a whole week full of just scamming folks and just messing with people and
R.I.P. Marco.
making some money. And something must have clicked for him in those moments, because
I think it's one of those YOLO situations.
Yeah. I mean, Marco's passing, all the shit that's going on with him. I think we'll get more information. I hope. Like, why? I can't come up with a reason why he would pass out on the law partnership.
Well, I mean, from what we know of him, I mean, he has his own practice. It's still that, how did you get there?
Yeah. I mean...
So it's obvious that he doesn't take that job. Because how else would he end up with his own shit?
Could that be one of the main reasons why?
I don't...
Because he doesn't want to partner up with other people? Like,
What if he takes the case back and then he just spends like the rest of his life working on this case.
I get the vibe that he has lost the rights to take it back because he gave it to HHM already.
And then he
already took
payment.
the 20 grand.
Yeah.
Which, what did he do with that money exactly? Where did that money go?
I don't know.
Interesting. This is all very interesting. But it was one of those cliffhangers that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
Where it leaves you with more questions than answers. Breaking Bad did a phenomenal job with their season finales.
I agree.
This one,
it's kind of like,
I just hope like,
what the fuck, bitch?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back and edit, be like, oh, duh.
Yeah, well,
he like
fill me in when you get there.
He like said it right then and there, but yeah, we had a small distraction for like a couple minutes, so maybe there was something in that moment.
Yes, a small child needed some help.
Yeah, so we had to stop down and go handle that. But yeah, I mean, really good. Like this first season of Better Call Saul it's hard to say that it exceeded expectations because coming off of Breaking Bad and the same writers and creators of the show, but honestly, I was very skeptical going into a season or a TV show geared around Saul Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, it's not Saul, he's Jimmy, he's a little different, but he's basically the same dude.
Right.
Always cracking jokes, always trying to keep moments light, and always just, like, always talking his way through things.
Yes.
In a very smart-ass kind of way.
Which I love.
I just really wasn't sure how it was going to translate, like, because we just got bits and pieces of him in Breaking Bad. This whole show was geared around him as a person. And I gotta say, like, in that aspect, it's completely blown my expectations out of the water. I love him as a character. I want to watch more of him. He's not ever too much on screen, even when he's going on these long-ass rants during bingo. Just like, oh, B again. Like, that felt like a really long... that felt like a really long scene, and it was super entertaining. Like, there was a long... I'm very curious actually to see how long that scene was. Because that whole time, him talking, just ranting about B to a bunch of old folks who were just like, are you crazy? Like, what are you talking about? Just read the damn number.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, like, in that aspect, I am extremely pleased with this first season, and I want to see more.
Yes, same.
Do you have any other thoughts on the season as a whole or this episode?
No.
Do you have emojis for this episode?
I do. We've got the letter B for bingo.
And his epic B rant.
His B7, B12.
Betrayal, brother, all kinds of stuff.
Whoops.
Yeah.
And then we've got coin. But there's no real emoji for coin.
So just throw some money.
There's a little money bag in there.
Yeah.
We also have a coffin.
Sorry. R.I.P.
Yeah, sorry, Marco. And
R.I.P.
then a
Marco.
ring.
Yes.
For his little pinky ring. So we have a B. We have a coin money bag situation. We have a coffin.
Yes.
And a ring.
There you go. There are the emojis for the season finale of season 1 of Better Call Saul. Leave them in the comments down below and share your thoughts on the episode as a whole and the first season. What did you think? Did it live up to your expectations as you were jumping into this show? Want to hear from you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.